What's up, everyone? So Kevin and Hurricane Liz in the house, and today we got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about, don't we, Kevin?
Absolutely. It's been a pretty good week so far.
I know that for sure. I mean, I'm super fired up with the stuff that I got to share with people, and of course, I did invite everybody on the email list as well as a lot of people from our actual group that are having a tremendous amount of success. That's the thing that has me most excited about today. In fact, today we had a huge drop. I can't even tell you guys how huge it was. Huge because in a minute, I'm going to show you the crazy numbers that we are seeing these things sell for right now. So Kevin, let's talk about today's big drop before we actually get into Pokemania, as I'm calling it, because let's face it, Pokemon is fire right now, but today was not the day for Pokemon. Today was the day for old timers, Kevin. This is a shout out to the old timers out there. Even things that old timers collect, we can buy low and sell high. And I'm not talking about old time baseball cards or anything like that. I'm talking about something as old as time, coins. In this particular instance, gold coins. Kevin, you want to tell everybody a little bit about today's drop and why you were so bullish on it and what exactly happened, as well as some of the success that some members have. And I will pull up the Discord right now just to show all you guys that whoever was in the group today crushed it. And I see Chris in here. What's up, Chris? Chris, I saw you crushed it. You copped on this one. So I was heck of proud for you, even though I came up empty-handed. So I was the one that came up empty-handed, but I felt like I won with every single thing that you guys caught, because as always, I'm looking forward to making you guys successful. I already make a pretty decent amount of money. I made a lot of money today doing other things. You can ask Kevin. He'll tell you about it if you guys want to know. So for me, it was like a win to see everybody in that group just popping off coin after coin after coin. So Kevin, tell everybody why you were so excited about these coins and why you were pushing everybody so hard on them.
Yeah, so if you guys were in the group about 2 days ago, I posted a link saying, or I posted a sort of like an announcement saying, hey, there's going to be two commemorative coins that are going to be dropping. These are US dollar coins. One was in gold, one was in silver. And this is, again, shout out to the boomers out there. These two coins, we were predicting some rough prices, that the silver coin retailing for 83, the gold one actually retailing for 2,600. We're predicting, I think we were predicting like maybe like a 5 or 6x return on them, right? But today we were actually even more surprised about what some of these were hitting on eBay. So
yeah, as you can you see my screen right now, Kevin? I think I've got it up.
We're good. Yeah,
this is live. This is what these things are actually listed for on eBay right now. And I know a lot of people are probably like, "Wow, that's mind blowing, Liz. Who in the hell is going to pay $20K for a coin?" And Kevin just said it. He said a mouthful. He said it perfectly. Boomers, baby. Boomers are going to pay for this mother effing coin. I'm telling you guys. And it's not just the gold one. We had people cop the gold ones in our group, but we also had people cop this silver one, which is for those that had a budget. Like obviously these gold ones cost $2,600 a piece. And it takes some money, right? It takes some bread to be able to buy those. But take a look at these, $680 for these actual silver ones. These things cost $83. It's the cost of being able to take your girlfriend out to dinner. And I know a lot of you cheap MFers probably don't even take her to a nice place that costs $83. Probably take her to Mickey D's. And let's face it, it's broke times right now. Some of us don't have enough money to take her to a nice place. But if you bought this coin and resold it, hell, you would be taking her to something far better, like Ruth Chris or Morton's Steakhouse or something like that. Kevin, where are you taking your girlfriend to dinner out lately? I'm curious. Taking her to Mickey D's?
No, we actually just been sheltering in place. So I've been chefing Mickey D's.
Oh yeah, okay. So you've been Uber eating the Mickey D's. So yeah, absolutely. So these coins, absolutely, people crushed it. So let's pull up the Discord server and have a look at who copped what, right? In this actual thing. Like I said, I didn't cop anything, but I was super excited. Here's Left High Kick copying something. I think this is a silver one. Lisa B. I know Lisa copped 2. So hats off to Lisa. Left High Kick, it looks like 2. Kevin, you copped 1, so you hit 1 too. And Pato Martinez hit a gold coin, so we know he's going to get paid. I know where Pato's going to be the whole rest of the year after copying that gold coin. I'm telling you, that was enough to almost make a yearly salary, Kevin. And here is Chris right here. Chris copped this one. Joey, I don't know if you copped, Joey. Crush It copped. Joe copped. Everybody copped. Check out this guy here. Joe copped all those PS5 accessories, which we are going to be talking about today, which are fire right now. So busy morning for Joe, busy morning for the whole Discord server as usual. And guys and girls, I want to remind you, this server currently right now is free. So I will put the link below when we're done with this video so you guys can jump on in and get some of these fantastic things that a lot of people having a ton of success, a lot of activity on here. And if you do happen to be in the group and you post your successes in the success channel, we are going to give you a free month once we do go live. So everybody that's helping out in there, everybody that's helping and pushing other people to make money is going to get a free month. So I'm fired up about that. You can see how happy I am that people copped all this stuff and had a tremendous amount of success. So Kevin, how excited are you just going forward into the future now that you've kind of gotten your feet wet and you're helping people change lives? You're changing lives. You're helping people make money. How amazing does it feel?
I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, we really only started this back in July, just me and you actually, just copying stuff ourselves. And, a couple months later, I think we really got a good system down where, for us, it was a lot of trial and error, buying things that didn't sell. But now I think we kind of have the blueprint. We kind of have the recipe that we'll be able to purchase some really solid items that I think Q4, we're really going to crush it.
Yeah. It seems like just July, Kevin, but I got to be honest with you. I've been doing this for 25 years. So I've been doing this since the very first Pokemon explosion happened. So let's switch gears here for a minute. This is the perfect segue into that Pokemania thing I'm talking about. 20 some years ago, I was out in the streets, on street corners, like a streetwalker, exactly, with my Pokemon cards, selling the shit out of them. And who would have thought that 20 some years later, I'd be back in the streets trying to cop some Pokemon cards. So let's get into all this Pokemon hysteria and talk about that. First off, Kevin, have you actually been out there and tried to cop anything? I know Cali's closed, but what have you tried to cop in terms of Pokemon? Maybe not out in the streets. Maybe you haven't done your street walking yet, but let's talk about the street walking you've done in your chair, which is
yeah. So I mean, Pokemon, it's again, it's grown so much since we first started, or since 20 years ago, right? When I was basically in elementary school, there was really only like one type of like Pokemon card. It was literally just like first edition, right? But nowadays it's just so confusing, right? I mean, you have like TCG, Champions Path, you have Shining Legends, you have the different Pokemon canisters. Like it's no longer just booster packs. It's these insane, varieties that you really have to go out there and study. So I think I don't know if we want to share this just yet, but we're actually prepared to kind of provide some education, kind of provide a guiding light in terms of how do you profit the most off of Pokemon coming.
Right, absolutely. It can be very confusing, and as usual, we've actually started to dissect what's going on here and try to take in as much information, try to seek the best information, and try to get a mod that knows a lot about Pokemon. And like Kevin said, it's a whole different market now. Like here in my hand, I've got 3 different sets of Pokemon cards. Right now, the hottest ones are these Evolution XYs, which I don't think are that readily available anymore. They're not really found in stores anymore, but they do usually come in these Pokeballs, which right now Target does have, but they're kind of pricey. However, I will be showing you guys a really sick cop if you're out there that you can go out there and grab right now. It is possibly available in your area, and I will be talking a little bit more about that, as well as the stores that you can get some of these for. But first, let's talk about what's available on Amazon and what you should be looking to pay for it, more or less. So these 2 are the latest that are kind of out there already. They've been showing up in Targets, they've been showing up in Walmarts, and obviously on Amazon. And you don't want to pay anywhere near the $114 mark. I believe these are $29.99 or $39.99. I can't remember the exact price. And I'll be honest, I've never copped these. I've never even seen them. But right now they're reselling in the secondary market for $114.95. Kevin, have you ever actually even seen these guys online or in a store?
I actually have well, I definitely have not seen them in store. I have not seen these online. I think this is crazy.
Yeah,
104.
114. And they basically have a bunch of packs in there. So this is the latest, this is the greatest, this is what all the kids want right now. And
Gee.
what the adults want too. Like hell, there's Pokemon collectors that are in their 40s right now because of the fact that they grew up on the first Pokemon revolution. So now obviously they're enjoying this with their kids, or in some cases by themselves. There's still a lot of Poke nerds out there that are in their 30s and 40s, telling you that much. Kevin, you're probably one of them. You're almost in your 30s. Are you one of the Poke nerds out there?
I wish I was, because I would know a hell of a lot more about it, and probably could make some more money off of it. But I think very soon in the next couple of weeks after we acquire some knowledge, I think we'll all be Pokemon masters.
Right, absolutely. I've actually got a couple of Charizard foil cards back home, so I'm gonna have to take a trip back there and see what else I find. So let's talk about a couple other things. Here's the evolution packs that I actually was talking about earlier. These usually have a value of about $10 per pack. So you can see this one here, $8.95, and I'm talking about a full pack, not a mini pack, because there are some that are mini packs. You can see right here, there's a mini Charizard pack. So these are usually valued at about $10, and I'll kind of show you a couple places that you can actually get them. One is Walgreens. So you can see that on this little package here, I got this from Walgreens, who usually doesn't have anything. And on the back right here, it's got the Raichu on the Evolutions front. And then it's got like two other junk packs, like a short sword and shield and something else. And then a bunch of other stuff in there. And then the other place is at Costco, where they have a 3-pack of these, Kevin. So I know you haven't had a chance to go out to look at your local Costco, but they've got 3 packs of these. These come in a 3-pack, and they're $24.99 at Costco. And each of these should have an Evolutions pack inside. So before I say that and people go out there and they're like, oh, Liz, I cop like 20 and then only one ball had that. Just buy one, go outside of the parking lot, open that puppy up, verify that there's an Evolutions pack in each of the 3, and then figure out how much you can make. Again, an Evolutions pack is worth $10. So if it's got 3 in there, they're already paying for themselves. They're $30. All the rest is just like icing on the cake. And they are reselling at $13.99 each ball. So remember, there's 3 in this one. And I verified, I bought this one at Target. This one was $12.99 at Target, and it did have an Evolutions pack. These are supposed to be the last of the Pokeballs that have that in there, because I believe they're being discontinued. So that's at Costco. Now, at Walgreens, this is the mother load of everything. And I know that Chris, who's in here, I saw him in the StreamYard here earlier. He managed to cop one of these and a couple of these. I don't know. He maybe can put in the chat. And when I go back and look at who's commenting in the chat, we can ask him and I'll verify how much he copped. These things are $20 at Walgreens, and they're reselling easily for $100 on eBay. So I would check your local Walgreens. I haven't been able to find any. I have checked about 6 or 7 Walgreens. You just almost have to be at the right place at the right time, but it's always worth the peek. And the beautiful thing about these, and I don't know if you, Kevin, have gone in there to look for them, there is some of these actual mystery boxes that have a bonus pack, and it is a vintage pack in some cases, which means we are talking about vintage cards, which can be worth upwards in the thousands of dollars. So quite exciting if you ask me. I think it's well worth it to stop in your Walgreens and peek in there. I just haven't had enough time to check those out because I've been busy putting content together for you guys, so you guys can go out there and profit off of these. Kevin, have you even bothered to go into a Walgreens? I know you're kind of like more an introvert, and you're really taking this shelter-in-place shit like really serious.
I have not gone into Walgreens. I actually can't remember the last time I ever stepped into a Walgreens, but this is a pretty good incentive for me to break that anti-Walgreens streak.
Yeah, check this out. Check out this guy's stats. He had 9 available in total, and he sold 7 in 24 hours. Jeez. So that means he sold 7 for $700, meaning he's going to net $900. Then after you take all the expenses out of it, what does that come out to? You're the accountant, Kevin. 580? We're looking like 580 minus eBay fees.
That's crazy. That's insane.
That's not bad for just dipping into a Walgreens and seeing if they've got this in stock. So again, guys, there I just gave you some excellent intel that you can take and put some money in your pocket. And guess what? You're not even in the Discord group. So if you're not in that Discord group, make sure you click the link below and sign up for that, because like I said, there's a lot of amazing things happening in the actual Discord group. So just wanted to make you guys aware of all that happening. I do have to check my notes because, as most of you guys know, I can't even remember what the hell I ate for breakfast this morning. So I got to make sure that I'm hitting every single thing that Kevin and I had planned. Did I miss anything, Kevin, on that? Or are we ready to go into?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go. I think we hit on all the cards. Now I think we can move forward to sort of like what we've been selling this week, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. What have you sold this week, Kevin? You want to talk a little bit about your sales and what you were successful with, and I'll pull up some screenshots here for you.
Yeah, for sure. So heaters are still going strong. Cali, it's been a little bit warmer, warmer than usual, but still selling heaters. People are already planning ahead for those really cold months in Cali. Especially, I'm out in the Bay Area. You know, it gets a little bit colder than Southern California. So the Bay, you know, heaters are still on fire. I was actually able to sell a Garmin watch. It was like a triathlon 930 Garmin watch. And I've actually sold this World of Warcraft Shadows collector's edition thing right here. So you guys can see the price on here. It's $220. But this is from third-party sellers. I actually bought mine straight from Amazon, and I think it was $83, or no, it was like $82 out the door. So getting ready to ship that off later today. And one other thing, just sold this New York Yankees hat. Sold this for $145. Crazy, huh?
How much did you cop the Yankees hat for?
Yankees hat was about, I think it was about 67, 68.
What kind of hat was it?
It's just a traditional, like they call them like a new era, green bottom. It's pretty. I guess people, if you're out from New York, they all hate the black bottom, black brim hats. So if you have a green on the bottom, it's usually pretty it's pretty coveted. So, but again, this is stuff that we post in the Discord group all the time. You have these opportunities to jump into like these rare streetwear niches that can fetch you a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. I've yet to cop any streetwear in the past couple of weeks. I've been focused on kind of building the group out and trying to get into the Pokemon thing, which is going nuts. And, you know, all I've sold this week is a sewing machine and a bunch of shoes still. So these are shoes that I've been getting everywhere. I actually had these, like, let me show these. I got a prop here that I'm going to show. I sold these, and I know I told you about that, Kevin, but these that I picked up at Marshall's, they're the KD Trey shoes, and I copped them for $44.99, and I've been selling them for $89. So they've been selling pretty quickly. I list one on a StockX or Goat, and they go pretty quick. So only certain sizes. So if you guys do happen to see them out there on Marshall's, make sure you check the app when you're in Marshall's to verify that yours would sell pretty quickly. So all the ones that I've copped so far have sold pretty much instantly when I put them on there. And I got to put the rest that I got. I managed to get 4 more pairs of those. So that's kind of all I've been selling on the week. Let me ask you a question about this World of Warcraft thing, Kevin. Would you cop this? Is this, do you foresee it, first of all, still becoming readily available out there? Are you still going to be able to cop it? And when you do see it, how bullish are you on it?
So the first question is, do I think they will release more? I don't know. I'm hoping it will, but good thing for you guys, all our Discord alerts are already set to this listing. So right when it's available, we'll make sure everyone in the group knows, and then we'll make an announcement about it or put extra emphasis on it. So just to give you a little bit of insight, I listed this product. I listed this thing about 48 hours ago. And I sold it. I probably sold it within 24 hours. I'm shipping it out today. I set my price at $199 plus $20 shipping, and it sold within 24 hours. So if you're just thinking about those metrics, I'm extremely bullish on it. I would try to grab as many of these World of Warcraft collector's edition games as possible, because, you know, I think it's the perfect, I guess the perfect storm, you could call it. It's Q4 holiday season. World of Warcraft has like a massive cult following, and this is like a special collector's edition. It's these 3 criterias that it's perfect to make profit.
Right. I mean, you said a mouthful. Wow, nerds. That's all you had to say, Kevin. You got wow nerds that are drooling over this thing. So obviously this is like a Star Wars cop almost. Like it's WoW nerds. It's the same kind of cult following. People loved WoW. People have loved it since it first started. I mean, it pretty much literally wiped EverQuest off the map. Like everybody's like, EverQuest, what? It's all about the WoW. So that in itself makes this pretty much a guaranteed cop. So you heard it from Kevin. This is a hot cop right now. You guys better get on it if you see it pop up in one of the actual servers or monitors. So let's talk about stuff that you've copped. Now we know that you would cop this, Kevin, but what have you copped this week that was just like, wow, this is like, wow, you know, silver coin. We know you copped the silver coin, you lucky bastard. What else have you copped?
Definitely more heaters, right? I'm loading up on heaters. You know, I think I have like 8 to 9 of them right now in my in my garage. I actually was able to score on some sneakers as well. I'll actually bring these out.
Yeah, you've had a hell of a week, Kevin. Like you've really like copped some pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, I know. So I copped these Mocha Jordan 1 sneakers. I think these are hot. I think they're selling right now for $370 on GOAT. These will easily hit. My prediction is it'll easily hit $550. This is a $550 colorway. So.
Right, I think these are them right here so everybody can see. Now, I want everybody to remember, it's always pretty important to always look at the sneakers app and make sure you click off notify me for a lot of those actual sneakers because most of them resell pretty well. And the pretty easiest indication to tell if the sneaker is going to resell well is to take a look at StockX about a week before it actually drops. And you can see the ones that are in demand usually already command a really high price. So these dark mochas are one of those actual types of shoes. Like, I don't know what kind of drops they have upcoming. So we might cover that here when we cover what are the top cops of the week for us. But this is awesome. Anything else that you copped other than the heaters, mochas, a silver coin? It sounds like you had a hell of a week, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I think, you know, those are the immediate cops for this week. But next week, I think we're really gearing up towards like more gaming stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to remind people, I know people are like sometimes like, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know if this is going to sell. I'm really afraid that I'm going to put my money in and then it's going to take a nosedive. The reality is that you can return stuff, guys and girls, especially right now during COVID. A lot of actual retailers are allowing you a longer return. So a lot of the stuff that I get, a lot of the stuff that we sometimes call out might not be a win, but guess what? You can return it. I can tell you one thing for right now that I've been kind of thinking might end up being a return. I know we called out the Back to the Future special edition only available at Target. I have not actually looked if that's out of stock yet at Target. If it's not, I mean, and it's not selling, it's just sitting there and you're kind of like, I don't know if this is going to sell, Liz. Well, you've got like 4 weeks to return it at Target. They will take it back. No questions asked. Just take your receipt in there and get your money back. So all the stuff that we call out is from big time retailers that will take your money and then they'll refund it for you. So don't be afraid of that. So as far as what I've actually copped this week, I have copped, I've copped some of these charging docks. Nice. I also copped some of the headsets that you have. And I actually managed to get really lucky and I copped a PS5 game that was a pricing error. So I got it about almost 60% off. So I managed to cop 2 of those and those will sell nicely, especially when it first comes out. But like you said, Kevin, right now, all eyes are on what we're about to talk about here in a second. But let me first talk about what I copped live. I think this is the most exciting thing for me because I actually copped finally after going to, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 stores. I finally copped like so many football cards. It's not even funny. And these football cards are selling for $15 a pack and I paid $5. Nice. So I've got about 20 or 30 of those in here. And I finally caught them. So I don't know how I feel about it now after going out there for such a long period of time. I don't know if I'll return out there. I know people were like, Liz, we want you to go. We really want you to go. But I thought about it. I was like, man, why in the hell am I doing this? I should just set up my bots and try to bot this crap, which I do have a bunch of bots. I just have been kind of lazy to set them up. So who knows? I might set up those bots. I might share that with you guys and see like how I do with that. But for now, I still will probably hit the stores one more time, particularly on the day the PS5 comes out. I think I might be able to grab some things on that day, but I'm not sure because of Top Cops of the Week. Let's talk about that. Top Cops of the Week. This week, we have the PS5 coming out. And here's the beautiful part. Okay, so this is the beautiful part. This is why I might not go and hit the streets, because they are going to be available exclusively for an online launch at 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. So that means we've got several shots to try and get this. Both the PS5 and the PS5 Digital Edition will be available on 11/12. And Microsoft also jumping in on the action as well, 12 p.m. on 11/10. I don't know. I don't know how popular these are. I don't know. I'll see if I can read the comments. All the guys out there, all the Sausage Fest out there that likes this crap, let me know on the comments. I really want to know, is the Xbox a cop or not? Kevin, what do you think? Is it a cop or not for you?
I think it's still a cop. I don't think it's going to fetch as much profit as a PS5, but you're going to be making money regardless. I think Xbox, I mean, it has the whole Halo franchise. It still has a good following. So I don't see it being like a money, a losing money venture. And again, you made a really good point earlier. When you're buying from Walmart, you can return this stuff. If it doesn't sell, wait a few weeks, return it. Put on a Craigslist listing, put on a Facebook Marketplace listing, gauge demand, test it out. And if it doesn't sell, hey, just bring it back to the store.
Yeah, the only thing I say to all of you guys and girls that are going to do that, do not get high on your own supply. I don't know who the hell said that in Scarface, but ultimately that was Scarface's demise, right? Tony Montana's demise was the fact that he started to snort the mountain of cocaine, particularly at the end, and thought he was larger than life. Do not get high on your own supply. So don't pop this sucker open and start to play it and say like, screw it. I'm going to make money on all these other things. So I'm just going to open this bitch up and play it. Because then you're going to be in trouble. Because number one, you just got high on your own supply. And number two, you're not going to make money because you're taking up all your time playing video games. And I got a better game for you guys and girls to play. It's called Buy Low and Sell High. And guess what? You do get paid for that. You do get paid for your time and effort doing that. So again, do not get high on your own supply. Xbox and PS5, be on the lookout for that. If you're in the group, we're going to go ahead and alert you guys when that's available. I'm going to have to double check, Kevin. I got to see if this is actually already on the monitor. It might not be on the Walmart monitor, but I'm going to pop that puppy up there and make sure that it's on there so that you guys are alerted immediately upon it coming out. And again, there will be people botting this, but we manage to manual cop on Walmart all the time. And I think Walmart might be actually onto that. And because of the huge release of this, I kind of estimate they might do some or take some anti-bot measures to help manual coppers get this.
Yeah, I think I actually just checked my Amazon account. I have 2 of them coming next Thursday.
That's amazing. I've got actually 1 coming already. So I've got 1 coming and you've got 2 already. So this is going to be pretty awesome. Guys and girls, you want to be in that group. It's going to be free for another couple weeks. So you got a couple weeks to be able to cop this thing. And these things are pre-selling for $1,000. So no doubt that they will fetch $1,000 right now. The price might go down a little bit, but come towards Christmas, they're going to be fetching at least $1,000 to $1,500. I'm almost certain there's going to be some desperate mom and dads out there that need to get their kids this, because this is probably on every kid's that loves games. It's on their wish list, 100%. I cannot say enough about it. Kevin, other than these Xboxes and PS5s, anything else on your what to cop list of the week?
Yeah, I think just to dive a little bit deeper into the PS5s, PS5s, obviously the console is going to be hot, but I think the accessories too, PS5 headsets, PS5, charging docks, extra controllers. These are all going to be rare commodities come Q4 or come, closer to Christmas time. So we're going to make sure our monitors are all, keyed in on every single PS5 accessory. So again, this group, I mean, it's free for the next couple of weeks, but man, there's massive value in there right now. Like, you buy one of these and you basically, more than pays for the group.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now the group is free, so there will be a link below. I will put it up here in a minute. I'm just taking a look to see if there's anything else that I wanted to notify you guys that is coming out. I don't really see anything that's that exciting on the sneakers app. I think Supreme might have a really good drop. I'm not sure if I was talking about that with you, Kevin, but that might have already happened. It might be happening. I do have a bot that bought Supreme, but I haven't even actually fired it up lately since the new season started.
Yeah, I think it's actually Supreme Nike.
Supreme Nike, that's a huge one.
Supreme Nike. I think it's today actually.
Oh, so we missed it. So we totally missed it. Supreme Nike, gone, done. Yeah. But I'm sure Supreme will come up with something. They do have drops every Thursday. So let's go into the questions, see if anybody else has any questions here before we actually call it a day or any last minute things that we have to add. So let's see. Chris, I know you did. There's Bato. Bato's in the house. There's a gold coin copper right there.
Congrats on that.
Yeah, congratulations on that cop, Bato. Let's see. Pokemon Revolution on YouTube does this, and it's his specialty. Awesome. So we'll definitely do that. I went to Walgreens 5 times, and they sold out. But Chris did manage to get 5 boxes of the mystery box. So That's amazing. That's totally amazing. Let's see what else we got. Any place to source heaters besides Amazon? There is. I don't think you're going to find them any cheaper than Amazon. They have a bulk discount of $133.79 or so, something of that nature. But I don't think there's any place that's cheaper than Amazon. I know that Home Depot does have them. So we are getting a Home Depot monitor pretty soon. And Costco will sometimes have them in store. But Kevin, any other places that you know that has them?
Yeah, other than those big box retailers, I'm not really sure. Target, Home Depot. I'm not. We'll get back to them on that one.
Yeah. So here's another guy, HDR, silver coin copped.
Oof, nice.
Amazing. It's like free money in your pocket. Like, how awesome is that? I'm super excited. I'm super proud, and to see what you guys are going to fetch. Chris asked, will there possibly be more PS5 in stock before launch date? I don't think there will be, Chris. Now, there might be shock drops, which it's not a surprise to see a shock drop here and there. So there might be. I'm going to go ahead and make sure after we get off this call that we do have those. Now that we see the PS5, I don't think we have the PS5 Walmart loaded up. So I'm going to make sure that one's loaded up. I'm going to see if I can find the headset, which the headset I do know are available in stores. So you can use the actual BrickSeek site. If you just go to brickseek.com, and then you can just enter PS5 headset, I believe is what it is, PS5. It might be called something else. And I will put it in the group when we get off after I locate it. And it will let you check inventory, and it'll tell you what stores in your area potentially have the headsets. So you can call them up and ask them. The headsets are reselling. They sell for $99.99, I believe, on most sites. And I have seen them reselling for about $169 right now on eBay. And as Kevin mentioned, everything is hot right now for PS5. We got the charging dock. We got the headset. I haven't seen too much information about the controllers, so I can't tell you guys with absolute certainty if the controllers are reselling. But the other things are reselling quite well. Have you heard anything about the controllers, Kevin?
I have not, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty bullish on them. If there's one thing that's going to sell this season, it's going to be anything related to PS5s.
Yeah, and like I said, I copped the game, which managed to be a pricing error. So the game cost $59.99, but I managed to get it for $21.99 or something really cheap. Lisa asked, anyone here buy and sell Lego? I will buy and sell Lego if I know something is hot. But right now, from what I can tell, the only one that was speculative was a Big Bird set over at Lego, the Sesame Street. I passed on it, though. I wasn't 100% certain. I don't know if anybody was sure about this one, but I saw this one. I got an email about this one, and it was coming out. I don't even know how to spell Sesame. That goes to show you I didn't really watch the show, or maybe I was just paying too much attention to, here is limit exceeded. So right now I have 2 in my bag. So you can see that I thought about it. I have them in my bag, but it's still in stock. So I don't think that's a good sign. This one's been out for about a week, I want to say, and it's still in stock. I thought that they did an injustice because they left out the biggest pimp in all of Sesame Street, which was the Count. So I was extremely disappointed that there was no Count, and I almost refused because that pimp wasn't in here. They just did a little honorary plaque here with Cookie Monster. And I was like, that's just not enough for me. Like, seriously. You guys include Ernie's rubber duck, but you don't include that pimp the Count. So no dice here. So fantastic. Let's see. Any other questions before we say goodbye here? Chris says he sold a charger for 70, caught for 30. Fantastic. Make sure you post it, nice. Chris. Remember, you guys are going to start you get a free month, and we're going to have a leaderboard soon. So if you end up on that leaderboard, you continue to get free months on there. Hugo says the Spider-Man game, but it came out to 30 with taxes. Bought one for personal use. Yeah, Hugo, that thing sells for 59, so it's still some lunch money. You can still make 15 to 20 bucks. That's fantastic. I'll put that in my pocket any day with 40 bucks. Now I could take Kevin out to McDonald's when I'm in San Francisco. I'll take Kevin out to McDonald's. Hey, why not? Awesome. Amazing. Well, I'm glad to see you guys out there having a tremendous amount of success. Like I said, again, it makes me nothing makes me more happy than the fact that you guys got coins, even though I didn't. I don't care. Even I would have loved to get a coin. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't. But I'm super proud. I feel like I'm incredibly proud, and I can't wait to see all the success you guys have coming up through Q4. So I'm super fired up. My cat is actually over there really fired up, and I'm pretty sure Kevin's fired up too. Any last words from you, Kevin, before we say goodbye here?
Yeah, I think just reiterate, jump on the group. I mean, with the coins, that was an announcement that we made literally 2 days ago, and things just come at like lightning speed. So if you're not in the group, you're missing out on massive profit potential. Pato, I mean, copying a gold coin, it's going for like what, 8, 9, 10 racks already.
10,000.
So I think, how
Pato, yeah. Where are you, Pato? You're gonna have to take us for some dinner, dude. We don't like McDonald's either. I'm just messing with you.
But again, join the group. There's just crazy stuff coming. So we got a lot more in store for you guys. Be on the lookout for that Pokemon announcement. I think that's going to be really popping off in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, so we will be expanding, like I said, the Pokemon groups. That's going to be amazing. And hello to everybody that joined late, Jog Ace and everybody. Make sure you join the Discord group. I will put the link here momentarily as soon as this is ready to rock and roll. But other than that, as always, questions or comments, I always personally answer and get in the Discord group. I'm super fired up for the kind of money that I'm going to see you guys making, especially Pato. Drinks are on Pato. He's in LA. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pato,
nice.
We're headed towards you, buddy. So you can take us out to something out there. But we're going to see what happens. It's going to be exciting. It's exciting times, and we'll see you guys next week. Let's get out there. Let's get some PS5s. So actually, I think this next time that we talk is going to be on PS5 day. So we might actually make this on another day just because we want to be at our computers copying for PS5. So I'm glad I realized that. So we might have to pick an alternate day for next week, and then we'll get back to our regular schedule the following week. But get out there, get ready for those PS5s. We'll be in the group talking about how to best potentially cop a PS5. So good to see you guys. Have a fantastic evening. Take care.
Let's do it. Have a good one.